Start recording. Hello and welcome back to Hostile Hospitality. Today we're gonna be doing PokeRogue. So let me there we go. I had a game going, but I'm gonna start a new game just so that way everyone can see kind of what's going on. I'm not very good at it yet since I'm still unlocking characters and getting upgraded, but it's a cute little game that I like to play. I've been playing it for a little bit. If you haven't, I did not catch a Mew. You can hatch eggs in this, which is how I got a Mew. But most of these, you can either catch them or you get like a little egg coupon where you can cash it out in like a little gacha game, and you just get things and you get to play with it. I mostly use Absol, and then I use Beazle. I've been using Mischievous recently, which is nice, and let's see. I use Litten a lot. I'm trying to get Litten to 42 of those little candies in the corner, so that way I can get I can lower the price down again. I've already lowered it once. It was originally 3 cost, but now it's down to 2 because I used some of the candies. I got a poison Wooper. And then here's an ice Vulpix, sorry. Don't quote me on any Pokemon names. This is literally the only Pokemon game I've ever actually played. I've seen the show up until XY, if I remember right, and then I stopped watching around that time. I haven't seen the Sun and Moon or the new series that they're doing, but, you know, it is what it is. I grew up on the Indigo? Yeah, Pokemon Indigo, which is the first season, the first gen. I watched the first Pokemon movie, and I actually still have it on VHS, which, you know, kind of speaks to how old I am. But yeah, I really love Pokemon, and this is just a cute little way for me to play, especially on PC, since I don't have like any form of like 3DS or anything to play it with, and I'm not entirely sure on how emulators work just yet. This is like a little website that you can go to. It's a .net organization, which is nice. Who am I gonna go with? I got a dark type, a fire type, a water type with an electric move. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Mischievous again, so that way I can get the ghost type. The Mischievous that I hatched from an egg has a fighting type move, which is really nice against the, it's really nice against normal and dark types. It's that Aura Sphere right there. That's the fighting type move, which I really like. And then I can do one more, and I always kind of like bounce around on my like little 1 level Pokemon. I don't really want a bug type. Sometimes I get Spinda. I've used it 3 times. My other playthrough, I have a honeycomb, a Combi, specifically a female one, since the male ones don't evolve. I had to look that up. Let's see, who do I have as options? So I got a dark Rattata, a Pidove, Boomerang. When did I unlock Boomerang? Shed skin. Geez, how you change the gender? I don't think it matters with a Kricketot, but I'll stay with the male. I'm probably gonna end up doing that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a male Kricketot. Add to party, and then start. Since I'm in the classic and I haven't unlocked the, that's my first one. I have an Eevee, a Mischievous, and a Combi, plus the Absol. But yeah, since I haven't unlocked the endless mode, I'm still kind of just going through it all and unlocking things. I've already caught a Whismur, so I'm not really gonna try and catch this one. I'm just gonna try and level up my Absol. If I don't level it up properly, my Absol seems to be weaker than any other Pokemon. in my other playthrough that you saw, I've been leveling them all up pretty equally, and so it's made it a little weaker. I've been doing this a couple times, and I leveled up my Mischievous rather than my Absol, and so yeah, it didn't go too well whenever I had to start using it rather than my Ghost type, so it was like, eh. Jesus Christ, I should stream more often. I rarely ever get this little charm. This XP all allows your whole party to get 25% of your XP gains, which is so hard to come by. You get one for beating your rival. You beat your rival at level 8, 25, and I'm trying to think. 50. I think you like start running into them every 25 levels. The farthest I think I've gotten was 55, and then I got wiped out by a Snorlax because of course. Zigzagoon. Sometimes a Zigzagoon is nice because they'll have an ability called Pickup. And basically what Pickup does is if the Pokemon is holding like any item like a HP up, it'll automatically get picked up by that Zigzagoon, and I can use it and move it around in my party. I pretty much always level up my Absol a lot. Oh, little Fido. I'm really weak to fairy types, so I try to catch a fairy type if I can. I don't want to kill it, so I'm going to use quick attack. Toss a ball. I swear, sometimes these things just... The catch rate is not that high, my brother. Thank you. So it's got Lick, which is a ghost type move, Growl, and Tackle. Not bad. Own Tempo. I always forget what that one does. I'll have to look at that. Everybody's getting levels. What does Charm do? Charm's a fairy type. Oh, right. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with Pokemon, so I'm still learning all of the moves and everything. I don't really use these boosting stats since you can't use items in this game. So like if I'm mid gym battle, I can't heal myself with a potion if I get too low. I am stuck with pretty much what I can do, so I focus primarily on attack moves rather than like building up my base stats and stuff. Like I don't use Growl, I don't use Leer, Tail Whip, or anything like that. I just focus on attacking and trying to like level up as much as I can so I can KO things pretty much. T-break. There we go. So fainted. Everybody's getting levels, which is nice. Level 5, I think it is, which is the next one. I should be fighting like a little kid. I'm gonna punch a child. User damages opposing opponent by emitting a powerful flash. 10 PP. Ooh. I'm actually gonna put that on my Fido. Why is Misroom so... Sometimes it confuses me on like why a Pokemon can learn different type moves. Like a ghost type learning a fairy move is it's very interesting to me. Let's see. Weeble. Or Weedle, sorry. I know fire is technically more effective here, and I should use Litten to, like, attack it, but I can still KO it with my Absol. And, like, it's so confusing on, like, where's a good spot. I actually might... Here. Let's see. I'm gonna move myself. There we go. That might be better. Come over here, like this. I now have 2 monitors, so I can now do that. How did I get 2 monitors? Set it up on my TV. So, you know, what works, works. Still learning how to stream and everything, so I'm getting set up. And then, yeah, because you kind of don't, you really need to see if I pick ball or run, since it's mostly right here. There you go, now you can see my moves better. Oh, but then I blocked the PP. Is seeing the PP worth it? Nah, I'll just say how much I have. 102 points. Boosting all my stats, everybody's getting a level up. Yay, my Fido! I beat a child and stole his lunch money. I'm gonna go with X attack, which I always find useful for when battling your rival, because your rival, for some reason, is like really coded to beat you as much as possible. So like if you have a fire type main, odds are he's either gonna have a water type or a fire type main as well to try and beat you. Last time I had Litten really leveled up, and he had a Torpig, a Tempig, the little pig Pokemon that's a fire, that's Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, he had that starter, and I was able to beat it the first time with my Absol, but then it leveled up and got Arm Thrust. It had Arm Thrust, which is a fighting move and very effective against Dark types, and he one-shotted my entire team. Like, I could not fight it at all, and it was rough. So, like, I'm not guaranteed to win because this is kind of a hard game, I'll be honest, but it's very fun. I like the little roguelike aspect. Oh yeah, here's the eggs. I have an epic egg that's getting ready to hatch soon. Ooh, so it already says it. Legendary rate up, which I'm trying to get as many legendaries as possible so that I can build up my team more. The way that I'm doing this, I'm pressing the M button. I didn't, know it at first, but this is your legendary up, this is your shiny up, and then move up. And I don't really use that one. I use the legendary, and then I do the shiny. I started with the shinies, and then I wasn't getting anything too good, so I went with the legendary one, since I'm a starting out, so I figured it was just better and overall. Anyways, back to fighting. I'm gonna swap out Pokemon real fast and throw Litten in here. There we go. Super effective. And the main reason I did that is because your rival comes at 8, and I wanted to keep as many of my... I don't really get the Silent Berries, but I wanted to keep as many of my attack possibilities for the Absol, my most powerful move. I wanted to keep that open in case I run into a hard boss or anything. Now, 9 times out of 10, the first level really isn't that hard, but whenever you get to like level 25, it's a bit harder. Pokeball. Yeah, I'll go with Pokeball. I wasted a lot of them. This little bug. Struggle bug. I got wiped out by Bug Bite. Bug Bite was so overpowered. I was like, I was against a gym leader, so level 30. I was level 30 on this, and I went against a gym leader, and she had all grass and bug types, and I kid you not, I died to Bug Bite, and I felt so bad. I was like, there's no way I lost to a goddamn bug. Yeah, I'm 14 minutes into this video, so yeah, I can curse now. YouTube's not gonna say anything to me, hopefully. Let's see. Lick, another ghost type. I never know if I should keep Lick or not, because, well... Latios, that's different. Levitate, relaxed. Nice. Nice. Has been added as a starter. Egg move. Of course it is not. Nasty plot. One thing I don't use. Why? Because it's a speed boost. And then I try to get lures as much as I can because lures enable a higher chance of a double battle, which lets you upgrade 2 Pokemon with a lot of XP while the rest of your party gets the minimal amount from the 20%. So I try to do lures more often than not. Right now I have to buy a potion because I'm about to go into the rival battle and I need help. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a lure. This is the rival, by the way. I picked as a gender female, so I got the rival Finn. If you go with the male gender, you get the rival Ivy, and she seems a lot more evil than Finn does, I'll be honest. Like, Finn's just a dude who wants to battle and have Pokemon, and is kind of a little bit of a sore loser. He's a little bit of a perfectionist, but Ivy seems like she will stab you in your sleep because she lost against you. It's like, I don't know why she's like that. She's honestly kind of threatening. Should I be reading this out loud? I probably should. So you're really pursuing your dream after all. I almost can't believe it. Since we're here, how about a battle? After all, I want to make sure you're ready. Don't hold back. I want you to give me everything you've got. Rival Finn would like to battle. Bow, 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 bow. Let's see. Yeah, this goddamn Torchic. I'm just gonna go with my Absol. I could use my Beazle and do water and everything, but yeah, I kind of figured it was gonna throw out a quick attack. I don't know, my Absol is a little bit more tanky when it comes to normal moves like quick attack, so I didn't want to lower my Beazle's health, and like my Beazle could have wiped here because my Beazle knows an electric move as well. So I could have got the Torchic with, no, actually doesn't know a water move right now, so yeah, that would have been a bad play. But I could have got this Hoot Hoot with my Super Slam, which is an electric type move. But right now that Beazle doesn't know any water type moves for some reason. And knows an electric though. Everybody's growing to level 6 and 7. Yes, Struggle Bug. You may learn Struggle Bug. Okay, so right here it says bide in. N means it's not implemented yet. P means it's partially implemented, so it works, but it's not like... I don't think it's as effective as it should be. Bide is the user endures attacks for 2 turns, then strikes back to cause double the damage taken. It's not implemented, so I may as well just go ahead and get rid of that one first, since it doesn't work. And learn Struggle Bug. Wow, you cleaned me out. Are you actually a beginner? Yes. Technically I am, but technically I'm not. I've lost to you like 4 fucking times in the last 2 days. Let's see. Maybe it was a bit of luck, but who knows, you might just be able to go all the way. By the way, the professor asked me to give you these items. They look pretty cool. Good luck out there. 250 for winning, Super XP Charm, and an XP All. The Super XP Charm is super nice because it increases your gain of XP points by 60%. Yeah, HP up. And then I got another one, so I'm now at 40% receiving in terms of like the XP shared across my party. I don't really get the speed often unless I know I'm going into like a gym battle or something. Right now I don't really need it, but I'm gonna get some more Pokeballs. A Kakuna? Is it bad I don't ever remember what Kakuna does? Like, I know it evolves into something, but right now I know it only really uses Harden and like Tackle, I think, much like Metapod. I always get them confused. I'm gonna attack the Wooloo, since bug types are more weak against fire types, so I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. And the letters are red because I reached the level cap for this. You have to fight a boss or a gym leader at certain levels. It's typically 10, 20, 30, 40, all things like that. You get set a certain level cap that you can't go past unless you use rare candies. If you use rare candies, you can go past the level cap and continue that way. But otherwise, you get maxed out at the red, and you can't earn any XP from battles. Absol wants to learn knockoff. Yes, I love the move knockoff. Yes. And then replace Lear. Knockoff. Perfect. Grew to level 8. Beazle grew to 6. Misdreavus grew to 6 as well. Fido's at 5. Ember, one shot. So I can't even catch the Kakuna if I wanted to. No, I don't want Roar. $60 frames per second. Heck yeah. Oh, one moves. No, I don't need that. Use knockoff and try to get that berry. Oh, I one-shotted. Sometimes I don't one-shot there and it only does like half damage because they'll do like a boost stat. That one didn't for some reason. But after level 10 and after like any battle like that, any boss battle or gym battle, you automatically go to the Poke Center and everything gets like healed up. That's why I didn't get the max elixir. It was just a waste. It was easier to get the the Pokeballs. Fido wants to learn Tail Whip. No, you don't need to learn that. Tail Whip just lowers the defense. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Zero pressure. Oh. Just knock off, yeah. I'm high enough level that it worked out. But for most cases, I'll probably use Misdreavus there because of that fighting move. Dark types are weak against fighting moves, so it just makes it easier there. Weasel learned Soak, one of the most useless water moves, I'll be honest. There we go, there's a rare candy. And then with a rare candy, Absol doesn't actually evolve any. Linton does, but it's at like level 12, I want to say. Same with Beazle. Misdreavus doesn't evolve unless I have a Dusk Stone. Kricketot evolves at like 16, I think. And then Fido, I actually don't know about Fido. Hold on, let me look that up. Let's see. When does Fido evolve? Level 26 into Dusk Bun. My god, you take so long to evolve. Probably boost Litten right now since I'm not using Litten a whole lot. Knock off. There we go. Absol grew to level 11. Fido grew to level 7. My lure's still good. I don't need an accuracy. Let's go with some Great Balls. Oh no. I hate going against Meowth because every time they use that fake out, it's good for like one attack, but it always makes you flinch. And then Feint just does so much damage for no reason. Ember, and yeah, quick attack. I don't know, you can growl. That's the only time I will use a skill like that, is like a growl or something. If I know I'm going to win with like a simple quick attack or something with my first Pokemon, I just let my second Pokemon do whatever. Like, if it had helping hands, I would probably use that there, so that way it would boost my Absol's moves and like stats. But right now I don't have that, so just growl. Okay. A Reviver Seed. Oh, thank goodness. I love Reviver Seeds because I need my Absol. Like, my Absol is my most powerful one. Cyclist Nicole, get ready to eat my dust. Oh boy. Ooh, an Enigma berry. It outsped me. Okay. Outsped, outspeed. I don't know. I'm probably gonna change up how I say that. But, you know, it is what it is. Desktop audio, mic audio, and it's doing good. Still recording. Frames doing good. Frames. Covet. Actually, yes, you may learn Covet. User endearingly approaches the target, then has a 30% chance to steal the target's held item. Yes. Yes. One's Dazzling Gleam. Oh, right, that's the one that I, that's the TM that I call that. Poof. Got Growl, learned Covet. Also knocked off the Enigma Berry. Knocked off the Duduo. Duduo actually was like, it wiped out my Absol because it knew low kick, which is again a fighting move that does like a good deal of damage. Especially against dark types. I am so weak to fighting types. It's why I have my Misdreavus, because fighting moves don't really work against it. I think fighting and normal type moves are ineffective against it. Fury Swipes, yes, you may learn Fury Swipes, get rid of Growl. Weasel. Misdreavus. Fido. Knocked off the Lepa Berry. Let's see. 420 for winning. Heck yeah. Thunderwave, that's the, weak jolt of electricity. Yes, we will go with a Citrus Berry. I think I turned off something in my settings, because it's supposed to ask me if I'm going to switch out Pokemon, and I don't think it's doing that right now. Hold on, let me see. I was changing the volume so that way it would be better whenever I play, and so, hold on. Yeah, game settings, there we go. Switch. Battle style switch. Yeah, that's what I accidentally clicked. Sorry. I think that'll fix it now. And then I'll just knock this off. And then you can lick it. Yeah. I figured it would kill it. Leveling up. What? Cricketot's evolving. Oh wow, that upgraded faster than I thought it did. Congratulations, your Cricketot evolved into a Cricketoon. Let's learn Fury Cutter. Yes, you may absolutely learn Fury Cutter. You're gonna growl. Like, failed. Nugget. Yeah, I'll probably go with Nugget. Nugget gives you money. Money. We switch Pokemon. Yes, there it is. Okay. Do I want to? No, don't send out Misdreavus. Okay. my Beezle. Here it is. Supercell Slam. Insta KO. That's the one. Quick attack. Let me see. Yeah, you can replace tackle. Quick attack tends to have priority when it comes to things like that. So I prefer to exchange tackle with quick attack since they do the same amount of base damage in terms of like 40 base damage, but quick attack has priority, so it's just better to use over tackle. You want to learn detect? No, I don't use detect. Some people might be like, no, that's such a good move though, and I'm just like, I don't know how to use it, pal, sorry. The map, that is what I want, yes. Do I need, actually, yes, I need to switch you out. Do I need an electric type? Ghost, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna keep Supercell, and Beezle should be good. But I'm gonna switch this in. I don't need a Pikachu. I had Pikachu a couple times and he'll learn like Electro Ball and stuff and it's super nice, but sometimes I get lucky and I get the TM. Actually, yes, I'm gonna switch in Misdreavus as well. So I'm gonna knock off the Pikachu, Aura Sphere, the Bidoof. And it should instantly take out both of them. I want to learn Astonish. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of Brawl. Ah, boy, of course. Pikachu static. Which I need to get rid of since at level 20 there'll be a gym battle, and it's typically Pokemon Black's trainers, Pokemon Black's gym leaders, the triplets. God, why am I drawing a blank on their names? Chili, Chess, and he was one of the main characters for Pokemon Black, and was like right beside Ash, the green-haired guy with the ones with the Pam Seer, Pampor, and Pam Sage. The guy with the Pan Sage. I don't remember his name. Which is crazy because I used to have a crush on him. How do I not remember his name? I don't know. Yes, since my Absol is currently paralyzed. Let's get it with a Aura Sphere. Thank God it just growled at me. Sideways. Yeah. Everybody's leveling up. We're doing good. Nice, nice, nice. Raises attack if below. Yes, and I'm gonna put that on Litten. Oh yeah, sometimes you'll encounter Pokemon that have this, where something's sparkling it. This is why I like to have Absol, because Absol has knockoff, and instead of having to battle it or just leave behind the item, I can just click steal item and knock it off of him with Absol's knockoff. And I still get XP for it. Which is so nice. Fido wants to learn Bite. Let me look at your moveset. Bite. I think I'm gonna get rid of Lick. I rarely ever use Lick, and I tend to use Bite more. That's nice. Oh, cool. So there's no gym battle this time. Nice. No, I don't need to switch since I can just use Aura Sphere, take it out. Lechonk. Sorry, voice. It's not really effective. And gone. And then my next major battle will be 25. Okay, so I've got Grassfield, Metropolis, or Lake. Thinking of my team, I don't have an electric type, so Lake would be out since I have a fire type. Metropolis, I could kind of do, but I think I'm gonna go with Grassy Field since I have a fire type. Yeah. God damn it. I go to the Grassy Field for grass types, and I run into a fire type. Of course. Knock off. Quick attack. There we go. Everybody's leveling up. Wants to learn Bite. Yes, you might learn Bite. Yes, get rid of Scratch. I like Fury Swipes. It does a good deal of damage overall. Kricketune grew to level 12. Fido level 12. Okay, everybody's leveling up good. Let's buy a potion, and then we're gonna do X defense. Oh. The lunch I ate earlier was spicy, and now I taste it. There we go. I love spicy food, but boy, if it does not mess with me. Use Charm. Fury Swipes. Yeah, and that's why I like Fury Swipes, because it's good for dealing low amounts of damage whenever a Pokemon's in the red like that. And I don't have to waste my Embers or anything important. My Litten should actually evolve here soon. I don't need any more of those. Increase the defense. Let's increase my defense there. Cottonelli, no. I will set you on fire. Oh, boy. Hurt Bites Burn. Lick. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I had to think about that since I was paralyzed. If I had used Furry Swipes, there was a chance that it wouldn't work, but sometimes Lick works better whenever you're paralyzed, so that's what I was aiming for. And since I have a trainer battle coming up, go ahead and apply this. I'm gonna get this for my Clawtown Cleave. Oh, God, of course, another Cottonelli. No, I'm good. I will just Ember it. Hope it did not crit. Just Ember again. There we go. At least it missed Stun Spore, so it can't get me again. And now I'm ready for my rival battle. My Litten just evolved, and I will hopefully not lose. Torracat. Let's learn Confuse Ray. No, Confuse Ray just ensures confusion and doesn't do any damage. I have Confusion, which actually does damage on top of confusing my opponent. Let's see, what can I do with Absorb? Absorb's not looking too good. We'll get rid of that. Yes, stop trying to teach it. Yeah, let's go with a dire hit. Here we go. Here's the rival. Still have a perfect record, huh? I know it kind of looks like I followed you here, but that's mostly not true. Mostly? You know, I never actually read this dude's dialogues. What do you mean, mostly not true following me? Honestly, though, I've been itching for a rematch since you beat me back at home. I've been doing a lot of my own training, so I'll definitely put up a fight this time. Don't hold back, just like before. Let's go. Oh. Huh. So it's a fighting type. Well, that's a little problematic for my Absol. But you see what I mean, though? Every time I have my Absol, he'll get like a fighting type Pokemon, and I guarantee this thing knows something like Arm Thrust again, and will mess up my thing. And God, my okay, what's the play here? Bug types are weak to fire. Misdreavus is not going to do well against fire either. Fido probably not. Beazle doesn't know any water moves yet, so I guess I'm gonna have to guarantee on Torchic, or let's go with Fury Swipes and see how much I do. Yes, okay, perfect. I hit 5 times. That's good, that's good. Let's try and lower it again with some more Fury Swipes. No, why did you avoid? And double kick and I fainted. But this is not a Nuzlocke, so he will come back. Let's put in Misdreavus and try to hope for the Psy Wave. You motherfucker. But you put in that, so I'll throw out an Aura Sphere. Didn't do as much as I thought it would. Fuse Ray, that's not as bad. Let's go with Astonish. Do not hurt yourself. No! Okay, let's use Confusion. Don't hurt yourself in Confusion. Thank God. Fuse it back. Please hurt yourself in Confusion. No. It's already confused. We're both just confusing each other. Don't hurt yourself in Confusion. Thank God. Okay, KO. Wants to learn Water Gun. Thank God. Yes. Yes, you may learn it. Get rid of God. I should have got rid of Soak. Soak does nothing. I'll pop off a Confusion and try to get it. I'll pop off another Confusion, try to confuse it. Nope. You're gonna sacrifice yourself, Misdreavus. Okay, sacrifice itself. Then we can throw in Beazle safely, throw out a Water Gun. Oh, so close. I think I was not effective. Quick attack, get priority. There we go, get rid of it. Oh, that one's a little nerve-wracking. Let's learn Bite. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of Soak because that does nothing. I don't want to accidentally press it. I'm sure some people are probably like, no, why did you get rid of Soak? I got rid of Soak because, yes, I know it turns my opponent into a water type, and I can use Supercell Slam to take it down because it'll be an electric type and I'll be not as effective against its moves because, you know, water doesn't affect water. But I'm lazy and I don't want to do that. One shot. Okay, so I beat him. Wants to learn Taunt. You can do whatever you want. No, yes. To learn Baby Doll Eyes. No, you don't need to learn Baby Doll Eyes. Oh, I guess I was overconfident. That's alright, though. I figured this might happen. It just means I need to try harder for next time. Oh, not that you really need the help, but I had an extra one of each of these lying around. If you might want it, don't expect another one after this, though. I can't keep giving my opponent an advantage after all. XP all. Perfect. Max Revive. Yeah, I'll probably go with that. And then I will save Torch Cat. Yeah, that's exactly why, because I knew there was going to be a grass type. Get Torch Cat back out. Throw out an Ember. Mega Drain, of course. Trying to think if Bite or anything will do that much damage. I'll just do another Ember just to be safe. And there we go, super effective. If your Pokemon faints, it does not gain any levels. So right now my Misdreavus is not going to level up any. What does this thing do? Soothing puts the target into a deep slumber. No, I don't need a sleep effect. Should you stop? Yes. Do not learn it. Thank you. There we go. Egg voucher. And then before we do this, oh, will I switch Pokemon? No, I will do this. Go to the gotcha. Go up. Do a pool. What do I get? Common. Okay. Ember. Oh, and it burned. Stun Spore. Every time. My Torcat is paralyzed and unable to move. Lick. Oh, it healed itself. Yeah, there we go. Lick got rid of it though. Bezo already knows 4 moves. Will anything be replaced by Swift? This attack never misses. I'm actually going to change out Quick Attack with Swift, because Swift is a guaranteed never miss, even though Quick Attack gets priority, but it does 20 more base damage, because I like Water Gun, I like Supercell Slam, and I like Bite. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of Quick Attack for Swift. And then next up, I'm going to full heal my Torracat, get that back up, get Candy out, go level up my Torracat. Okay, doing good, doing good. Let's see. Torracat wants to learn Double Kick, let's see. I already have a Mischievous with that, and my Mischievous learns Ghost types. Fighting type's good against Dark type. Ghost type works better against Fairy, which I'm weak against. So I'm going to keep Lick, and I am going to forego Double Kick, because I have Mischievous, which has the Aura Sphere, and I'm going to keep that. So yeah, so let's get rid of this. Yes, stop teaching it. Oh god. Just gonna basically punch a child here. Punch a child. Yep. Let's see. XP attack, potion, Pokeballs. Going into a battle, so let's see. I'm good on heals for right now. Let's do an X attack. Stop sending me children. Thank you. Since this is 29, I will pick like any healing. Okay, so I have a big nug, so I can definitely just do this. Get a big nugget, which is a lot of gold. This is the woman I lost to with the bug bite, by the way. Yep, Tangela. Go ahead, do Ember. Mega Drain every time. Gonna do an Ember again, because that's what I have to do to get that much health down. Thank you. Get out of here, Tangle. Beazle grew. Absol grew. Everyone's at almost level 20. So that's good. Let's learn Play Rough. Let's play Rough too. User plays rough with the target and attacks it. This may also lower the target's attack stack. Yes, you may learn this. And we are going to get rid of Tackle. Oh god, a Viplume. Ember was not as effective as I hoped it was. It's at times like this I wish I had the Fire Fang, but I won't unlock it for another like 2 levels, I think. So I'm just gonna Ember it again, and thank you for throwing an acid at me. There we go. Okay, so it's a good thing I did that berry that increases my attack when I'm below 25% health, and Aqua Jet, yes. Let's see. Aqua Jet's a base stat of 40. Flash over the Force Ball. This move always goes first, so yes, Aqua Jet's better because Aqua Jet is a guaranteed first hit. That's something you have to look at whenever you consider a Pokemon move. is, does it go first in this game? Because you don't get any healing items or anything, so you have to go first. Otherwise, you risk getting hit, and it's just not going to go over well for you. Like, right now, I'm pushing it by being on level 11, but I also have other Pokemon. I'm going to try and get a burnt. Oh, that was just super effective. Okay. Fido wants to learn Work Up. Work Up's a user is aroused and attacks, and no, you don't need to learn that. You are a puppy dog. You are made of bagels. You do not need to learn to be aroused. This is a child's game. See the super XP charm, how perfect. And then we gotta go get healed. Oh. Okay. I'm going to swap out into Beazle. Aqua Jet. That did not do as much damage as I wanted. Okay, they used Quick Attack, which, yes, that means they outsped me. Oh, sweet Jesus, that was a buffet of XP. That's what I've learned about this game, though. Ninetales, as hard as they are, they're really good for XP. A Fire Fang, yes. God, where were you when I needed you? I have a dark type, so I'm gonna get rid of Bite and keep Ember as a backup because I learned Flamethrower later, so I was gonna have to get rid of something anyways. I should have kept Bite and got rid of Licked. Oh well. Yes, you may learn Slash. Get rid of Double Team. Everybody's just growing in levels. I'm gonna need a super potion, reroll fast, thank you. Level up. Let's go Torracat because it's close to evolving. Yes. Let's get Absol out here because I don't remember what's effective against poison. Let's do a knockoff, see how strong it is. Okay. Hit 3 times, still pretty weak. Quick attack, beat it. Yep, there we go. So we're 26. Street is 19. Mean Look. No, you don't need Mean Look. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so my Beazle was close to evolving as well. So now a Floatzel. Let's learn Slash. Yes, you may learn Slash. We're gonna get rid of Tackle. Get out of here, Tackle. Fido. Dusk Stomp. Yes. 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 Okay. Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever gotten that with this Pokemon. Yay! It's now a Miss Magus. That's the first time I've ever... Yes. 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 Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had to think about that. I was like flying type. Which I have one of those. I hatched it in an egg, so I didn't need to catch it. So yeah, I'm good right there. Right now, I'm trying to beat the main game so I can unlock Endless, and then I can go on a Pokemon hunt and just catch everything that I can. If I see something that I don't have, or something that will boost my team, if I'm weak on against it, I'll get it, but I'm not going to risk anything. Stop trying to let baton pass. It's evolving. I didn't know you would evolve right now. Okay. What are you evolving to, little guy? He's burnt. He's just burnt. Who cooked my dog too long? Dushkaban. Dushkaban. Have fun. I don't like the design as much as Fido, but you know, I don't really use him right now, so don't have to look at him. The fire. Ooh. User cloaks it so far, this may leave the target damage to the disease. I don't do the ones that damage me, because, again, I don't get to heal. No, I'm not gonna switch Pokemon, because Pinsir is, I was about to say allergic to fire. He's weak against fire. I'm allergic to fire. Some people actually are allergic to some things like, water, which is kind of baffling to me. But, you know, it's not unbelievable, but it's just a little baffling, because just saying you're allergic to water is very curious, because it's like, well, there's different kinds of water. Is it fresh water, salt water, all water, or like, and then you're made of like 72% water, or like 70% water? It's one of those two. But, yeah, there's just so much water, plus the humidity in the air. Are you like perpetually having an allergic reaction at that point? It's like, there's so many questions with that I have. Like, of course I'm never gonna like just stop someone and be like, hey, are you allergic to water, and like drill them with questions. But if I happen to like slowly become friends with someone that's like allergic to water, that's gonna become like a question I ask every once in a while. Like, I'll just be like mid-conversation and be like, oh yeah, how you been, how's the weather, and then so I do have a question. How's the humidity been affecting you? But yeah, there's a lot of questions with that. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, but Pokemon, right? The inner life's works. Loader. Let's go with the super lore. Oh, Team Skull. We're just a bunch of guys and gals with a great interest in other people's Pokemon. I don't see how. What the fuck is that? That thing looks like it would call me a slur. Why? Why do you look like? That's not what the evolved form of a Meowth looks like. What is that? Why does it look like that? Because I've seen an evolved form of a... I've seen the evolved form and it looks just like a mountain lion with a jewel on its head that's red. What the fuck is that? Okay. Anyways, I need a Miss Magnus for this. Snarl. Okay. My special attack fell, and that's not the worst thing in the world. You outspeed me too? Well, hopefully it doesn't. Okay. At the very least, I gotta swap out here so I don't kill my Miss Magni. I'll go with my Absol since, you know, it's not very effective. And then I'm probably gonna do a slash. Why do you have Power Gem? Okay. I don't know, I didn't want to risk a quick attack. Sorry, I have a speech impediment. I didn't want to risk a quick attack any, so. No, I don't want you to learn Scary Face. Did not learn Scary Face. Boom. What's your next Pokemon? I want your item. Why? Why? thank God for my berries. Oh, fuck, I was not thinking it would fucking... I didn't think it would one-hit me. Oh my God. Homie, where did you get that spider? Australia? No hate to Australia. A very beautiful continent, but oh my God, I would not be able to live there because I have a terrible fear of spiders, and the size of the house spiders there, oh, hell no. Double hit, let's see, laser slimes, nah. No, I don't want to risk that one. Yes. But yeah, Australia. I'm sure it's a great country, but I do not want to go there because of the spiders. I would have a heart attack. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then Super Potion, my Misdreavus, and Big Nug. Yes, I will switch my Pokemon. I would like my Torcat. Farfang. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna turn around in my chair. Just a hair. There we go. And bam. Sorry. I have my character rigged to not really move a lot. I know some VTubers will have their character just like this if they get up, but I tried to rig it a little bit to where it wouldn't do that. My motion isn't perfect, and like it's not 100% like other people's VTuber characters. Like, it doesn't track my hands or anything. It's purely for my head and face movement. But you know how it works. I've been trying to figure out how to implement the hand thing. No luck yet though. So no guarantees on that. Should it be? Yes. I like Night Slash. Night Slash is good. Let's get rid of... Actually, no. I'm going to keep everything that I have because I like having Slash in terms of having a move that's a normal type, so I don't have to worry about if it's not as effective when I use a dark type move. And so I'm going to keep Quick Attack because Quick Attack gets priority, and I'm going to let Night Slash go on this one. I've used it in the past and it is good, but you know, I want to keep Quick Attack. Oh, one of my eggs hatched. What is it? Oh, I've been trying to get a Litwick for a while. I have been trying to get a Litwick. I went through a graveyard and I tried to catch one, and the little thing would just not go in the Pokeball, and I had to kill it. It has been added. It's got Giga Drain? Why does Litwick have Giga Drain? I'm gonna do the Lepa Berry instead of the Rare Candy. Yes, that's a risk, but... no, I'm not gonna switch that. Yes, I am gonna switch you. You are gonna come out. And then Torchic... sorry. I'm going to Torcat, Fire Fang, the Ninjanisk, and then Aqua Jet, the Vulpix. Super effective. Okay, that just used agility. Yep. Level cap 32. That's also why I didn't use the rare candy, because it was kind of close to leveling up, so I just didn't wanna bother with it. No, you are not learning Baton Pass. Stop asking. Use Incinerate. It's not very effective. You incinerated my berry? Bro. My goddamn berry. My berry. That berry made it so that way if I ran out of any PP for my moves, it would automatically put 10 back. And so I wanted that for my Fire Fang, since I don't have that any. God, Soothing Bell. Who do I want to use Soothing Bell on? Let's go with Torcat. Torcat can get the Soothing Bell. No, I have a Bun Sweet, so I don't need the Stinny. Bun Sweet is the one that comes before Stinny. Super cute Pokemon, by the way. It looks like it's wearing a little diaper. Kricketot wants to learn X-Scissor. Yes, let's look at that. Let's replace Fury Cutter. A rarer candy? Oh, what PP up? Actually, rare candy it is, because that increased every single one of my members by 1. Yes, yes, yes. Which is wonderful. A Ninja-Nisk. Okay. So thinking about this, I am going to use electricity on the Ninja-Nisk since it's part flying type, and flying types are weak to electricity. I am going to Fire Fang the Stini, and then hope that the Ninja-Nisk does not hurt my Flatizel. Okay, so no and no. I'm going to Fire Fang, and I am going to Electra. Used ability, so I'm good there. Okay, one shot. Good, good. How did you avoid my attack, brother? Okay, Fire Fang, Swift. Okay, okay, we redeemed ourselves. We redeemed ourselves, lads. This is an hour-long video. Oh my god. I'll probably chop this up. So, man, I guess I'm just gonna have to put like a to be continued. So that way I can do things. I still have my lure. So I'm gonna heal my Flatizel. No, and then I'm gonna throw in my Mismegus. I'm going to Fire Fang that one, and I'm going to Aura Sphere. That did nothing. Okay. It's not what I anticipated. Hopefully it does not. That will kill my Mismegus. So let's Fire Fang you and bring Absol in. Yeah, okay. You killed my Torcat. Not ideal. Let's bring in Kricketune. Kricketune will use X-Scissor and see how bug attacks do, and then I'm going to use my strongest dark move. Okay, one hit. There we go. I redeemed myself. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to end this first video here, and then I'm going to immediately start up my recording again, so that way I can have a 2-part video. Thank you for watching again, and remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you would like to see more PokeRogue. Regardless, I am recording another episode of this, I guess. But, thank you for tuning into the channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.